Okay, so here's another variation on a squat. It's actually a split squat, so it's one leg forward, one leg back. This is what I'll call the Bulgarian split squat. So what that means is you have your rear leg elevated on a bench or a chair. This is a little higher than, say, a weight bench at the gym, but I have the flexibility in my hip flexor to be able to do this. So at least you'll get a sense of the correct positioning. And again, here we go. 1 foot forward on the floor. If you need something to stabilize you to hang on to get that leg back, you can do that. The other option is to start very close. Put 1 foot on behind you on whatever surface you're using, and then sort of hop out a couple of times to set yourself up. Now, you want to be in a position where your hips aren't going to be twisted or like out of whack. You want both hip bones pointing forward. Again, I always say like car headlights. You don't want them pointing down. You want them pointing in the same direction. You're not going for a turn here. We're going forward. The other thing that's important, as with any squat, your weight is in the heel of that front foot. Now I have my foot on the ball back here. Some people don't have flexibility enough to do that, or have more flexibility in the ankle to do this with their foot. That's sort of a personal preference. If I'm on a stability ball back here, which is another option, I usually have my foot like this. But for this, I work with my foot called on the walk, which is a dancer term. But anyway, so we're in this position. Now you can hold dumbbells, you can hold a bar, you can hold a ball. There's lots of options. I'm going without anything just so you can see the positioning and the form. Again, you want to make sure that this knee is pointing downward towards the ground. We don't want it turned out in any way or you're going to mess up your hips. So keep the knee pointing down. Navel to spine connection, of course. Shoulders over the hips. You don't want to be leaning forward. And you absolutely don't want to be leaning back. Nice and vertical as if you were still standing on 2 feet. I'll have my hands here so you can see what's going on with my body. You're going to just drop that knee down. And then up. Good. Now I'm a little bit close, so I scrape my shin. Here we go. Down and up. Now this is really good for glutes, hamstrings, quads, and core. Down and up. Now if you wanted to add arms, you could always do something fancy here. You can always do that. But really focus on learning the form here. Good. Let me switch legs for you. And for myself, so I'm nice and even. Again, finding your balance and your stability. Hips forward, abs up, shoulders back, down, and up. Good. Keeping the weight in the heel of the standing leg. You're going to get a nice stretch in that hip flexor of the back leg and the quad. Good. Just another nice variation that you can add into your leg day.